Hi, I'm Gloria Williamson, Clinical Director of Your Life Nutrition, with offices in Southern California and clients seen virtually worldwide. We created this series as an offering to help spread fresh, science-based information that will enhance the safety of food and body relationships. Our dietitians have supported very difficult moments with parents, guardians, healthcare professionals, teachers, and coaches. We've identified some key information that is frequently miscommunicated to our clients that causes confusion and sometimes harm. In response to this, we produced this educational video series, 5 Minutes with a Dietitian. We think this information is vital for you to know. Thanks for listening. What I'm about to share with you is backed up by science, but will still likely surprise you or even confuse you. Body weight and BMI as measures of health are mostly obsolete. I'm going to start by sharing when body weight can be a helpful and even vital piece of information. If an adult is noticing they're experiencing weight loss or their clothes have become loose and they don't know why, this is known as unexplained or unintentional weight loss, defined as greater than 5% of usual body weight lost in 6 to 12 months. This should not be glossed over, as it could be an indicator of a health issue, such as hyperthyroidism, Crohn's disease, IBS, Addison's disease, cancer, or depression. We have been trained to think lower weight or weight loss is good. After this much time in the field, when I overhear a conversation in which someone says, "Wow, you've lost weight," to someone, I cringe. The best response when we see a noticeable difference in a friend's appearance is, "Hey, how are you doing? Is everything okay?" Or if we're really close, "Your body looks smaller to me. Is everything okay?" When a teenager has experienced any weight loss, that is reason for concern. Teens are still developing their brains and bodies. Their reproductive system and hormone levels are still balancing. Any teen or adolescent who loses weight needs to be checked in with. It is not safe for teens to diet, omit food groups, or overexercise. If a teen is experiencing health concerns such as high cholesterol, high A1C numbers, or IBS, they should work with a pediatric dietitian who can safely make sure they get adequate nutrition while addressing the health concern. Dropping 2 growth channels on a growth chart is cause for alarm. Something is wrong. It's time to investigate. If a child or adolescent has weight gain that family feels is unexplained, that should also be looked at by a physician. If you see a child who's in a larger body or has recently gained weight, please do not lecture them about healthy eating habits and exercise. Instead, ask questions. Imagine being a 10-year-old kid who eats a balanced diet, including lots of fruits and vegetables, and goes on a daily bike ride, and having multiple doctors say, "Your parents really need to cut back on the sweets and soda." This happens way too often. What that child hears is, "Oh, I guess I need to eat even less. I guess I can never eat a cookie. Something is wrong with me." We cannot make statements and assumptions about what someone is eating based on their body alone, ever. A medical provider can avoid this by delivering health concerns to parents alone and asking questions about what the family meals look like. If the family could use help with meals, find a resource that they can afford and access to help them. And sometimes bodies change for no reason other than someone entering a new stage of development. Note, while taking weights at the doctor's office is completely optional and can be avoided, if a person has unexplained weight loss, they should get that checked by their physician. At this point, you may be saying to yourself, "Why can't we talk about weight loss?" It is not an effective strategy to change health outcomes. We don't know if this person is safe to have a weight loss goal, medically or emotionally. That's right, it could be an emotional risk to tell someone to prescribe or recommend a weight loss goal. Weight loss as a goal often negates the actual health issue or lifestyle quality that the person may benefit from. For example, if a person's knee hurts, the goal is to diminish the knee pain. How about looking at anti-inflammatory measures and increasing gentle movement, rather than focusing on weight loss to reduce the knee pain? The dietitians at Your Life Nutrition have heard from nearly all of our patients in larger bodies that they have tried to talk to medical providers about a health concern which may or is not at all related to weight, and their provider has given them weight loss advice or recommended gastric bypass. This includes psychiatrists and MFTs. This kind of gaslighting makes people in larger bodies hesitant to go to their medical appointments, as they are fearful of not being listened to and instead being shamed for their body size. Additionally, BMI is not even a fair representation of someone's health. Knowing someone's height and weight is helpful when trying to determine what weight class for boxing they qualify for, but other than that, it doesn't tell you much. There has been so much focus on what we've called an obesity epidemic that it has veiled sources of concern such as mental health, food access, and activity access. BMI was not designed to explain individual health. It was designed to explain populations. You might ask, but someone in a larger body can have higher risk from medical complications with COVID-19. Doesn't that mean that body weight can equate health? Well, the same report that the CDC published and talked about obesity also showed that patients who were classified as underweight and under the age of 65 were 41% more likely to be hospitalized than those in a middleweight range. Isn't it interesting that we never heard about that? This is just one example of how our society has become fixated on weight as an indicator of many things that don't give us a full picture of an individual's experience. So, instead of commenting on other people's bodies or making medical recommendations based solely on BMI, let's investigate and get to questions like, how is your sleep? How is your stress management? How many times a day do you sit and eat a meal? How's your digestion? How are your social connections?
I'm Nancy King, a registered dietitian nutritionist, co-author of the groundbreaking book, Moving Away from Diets, and an activist in the anti-diet, weight-neutral health community for over 30 years. I founded Your Life Nutrition, a nutrition counseling practice, 10 years ago, and have since then cultivated a team of compassionate dietitians who use science-based information and a body-inclusive approach to support clients with a myriad of medical challenges, lifestyle goals, and eating disorder recovery. If you or someone you love could benefit from the support of a dietitian, please reach out to us through our website, yourlifenutrition.co, or send us an email at info@yourlifenutrition.co. We have a free 20-minute intake process that can help you determine if we are a match for you. Be sure to check out our links for resources in the video description that will help you dig deeper into the material presented in this video series.